Today let's start with important questions of arithmetic progression. Most probably all of you are very much tensed. Like what are important questions and how to prepare for your board exams. So there are many shortcuts where you can go with a nice preparation. Arithmetic progression is very simple chapter where you can score easily. So prior to starting with the chapter, let's move out with the formulas. So here in this chapter we are having two most important formulas. That is the first one related to term. Suppose in the question, generally this question will be of 1 mark question which can be MCQ type. So here if they will ask about term, then you need to use an is a plus n minus 1 d. So this is the first formula of the chapter where they will give some sequence and they ask about term. So here for example they can ask like find 10th term and sequence is given 2, 7, 12 and dots. So if the sequence is given, how you are going to solve it? So here if the sequence is given, easily you can find out the term. The first number which is given is A1. Common difference always you need to find by subtracting first term from the second term. So always consecutive terms to be subtracted. Thus it is 7 minus 2, 5. Common difference we got. And 10th term is being asked. So n is 10. So here we got all the things. Now we need to find out 10th term. So simply put out all the things in the formula. An is a plus n minus 1 d. Here a is 2, n is given 5, 5 minus 1, d is, d is 5 and n is 10. So here replace n by 10 and make d to be 5. So thus it is 2 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 multiplied by 5. 2 plus 45, 49. So this is one kind of question which can be asked. So now after this, the second important question which could be like what is the, okay, this is first one. Now the second kind of question which could be asked like they will use sequence 21, 18, 15 dots is minus 81. Now here the sequence is given and they are asking find out how many terms are there. So here if dots are there and they have given last term, how you can calculate for the last term. So for this again the same formula is there. So as I given the first formula, the same formula you need to repeat again. So all the things are given. So first term is 21 here. Common difference, very important, always keep in mind. It's A2 minus A1. This is A1, this is A2. So 18 minus 21. Thus it is minus 3. We got the value of common difference. And now the last term is given which we represent by AN. So repeating many times, chapter is very simple where you can easily score the things. Sequence is given, always the first number is first term. To find common difference, you need to subtract both the terms, that is A2 minus A1. We got the D value. Now AN is 81. AN is nothing but last term. We already have formula. Same formula we are going to use whenever there are related to terms. If the sums are related to terms, use same formula A plus n minus 1 D. So here A is 21. From the question, first term is A. So it's 21. And we need to find out, as in the question, which term is, they will ask like, which term is 81. So here term is question. So we don't know the value of n. That we need to find out. Common difference is given minus 3. An is minus 81. For this kind of questions, always have the habit, shift this number this side. So first to subtract them. So here 81, shifting this 21 that side. So it's minus 21 is equal to n minus 1 minus 3. plus, add them. So it's 102 is equal to n minus 1 minus 3. Now if you multiply this, the sum will become lengthy. So half division with 3, cancel out both the terms. Here 3 3s are 9, 3 4 are 12. Even the minus got cancelled. So this we got 34. Therefore, n minus 1 is 34. Now n value will be shifting 1 that side. So it is 34 plus 1. Thus it is 35. So final answer is n is 35 and 35th term is minus 81. See how simple the question. We discussed about the first question, how the first question could be, where they will directly ask the 10th term. This is only for MCQ. This can be for the 2 marks question, where they will give the sequence and they ask about which term is minus 81. So there will be finding out the term, simple term formula only, all the values will be given. You need to put out all the values in their respective places and you can calculate for the term. Now coming to the third important kind of question here. Here the next kind of question which can be important one. How many 2-digit numbers? So this time, as per me, in board exam, this question is very sure. How many terms? Here they can ask about 2-digit or they can ask about 3-digit. So when they will ask to find out how many 2-digit or 3-digit numbers are there, so here how we can find out? How many terms of 2-digit or 3-digit are there? So how we can find out them? How many 2-digit or 3-digit numbers are divisible by 3 is given. So here you keep in mind whatever they will give, they are divisible, that we will consider as D. So here it is given, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. So common difference is 3. If they will give how many numbers are divisible by 4, that we will consider as common difference. So after getting common difference, now how many 2-digit numbers are there? So we need to find out the sequence. 2 digits starts from 10 and it ends in 99. Now you will be finding like which is the first term which can be divided by 3. We know that first term which can be divided by 3 is 12. So here the first number will be 12. Now 99 also comes in 3 table. So last term is 99. Here we got all, like A is 12, B is 3 and AN last term is 99. How many they asked? So whenever in question how many is there, that represents n is question mark. So now here n we need to find out. So let's move further. Now solution how we can find out? So here the AN is A plus n minus 1D. Put out all the terms in the formula. AN is 99. A we got 12. N we need to find out. Value of B is 3. Now as I explained first, for this kind of equations, first you will be shifting 12 towards left. So that will be a simple solution. So 99 minus 12. So shift it. Then towards 99, write out the numbers as it is. Now subtract them. 99 minus 12, it's 87. And be sure that whatever number you will get, that will be completely divisible by D, what you have taken in equation. So here 3 is there, the number can get divided. So sure that there will not be any remainder. Number will get divided by 3. So n minus 1 is 87 divided by 3. Make this n minus 1 towards left and divide both the numbers. Now 3 2s are 6, 3 9s are 27. So finally n is 29 plus 1, shifting this 1 towards right. Thus it is 30. So our final answer is there are 33 digits, 2-digit numbers are there in between 10 to 99 which can be divided by 3. So question is how many 3-digit numbers can be divided by 3? Answer will be 32 digits numbers can be divided by 3. If suppose they will ask like how many 2-digit numbers can be divided by 4. For your better understanding, explaining the question once again. So as how many numbers can be divided by 4 is given. So common difference will consider 4. Again, in between 10 to 99, we need to find out how many numbers can be divided by 4. So 10 does not come in 4 table. First number after 10 which comes in 4 table is 12. And last number 99 also does not come in 4 table. If we divide it by 4, 4 2s are 8 and then 1 carry, 4 4s are 16. So here 96 is the last number which can come in 4 table. So we'll find out numbers in that way by dividing. Thus we got A as 12, D as 4 and AN as 96. Now put out all the values in equation. AN is A plus N minus 1 D. AN 96, A we got 12 and we need to find out, and value of D is 4 as we are dividing the number by 4. Now shift this number towards left. 96 minus 12, it's 84 is equal to N minus 1 by 4. I told you like whenever we get numbers in this way, always the numbers will be divisible. So here 84 will come in 4 table. Thus it is 21. Finally N minus 1 is 21. So N is 21 plus 1. 22 numbers are there which can be divided by 4. So this is final answer. Now these two questions like which I told, how many terms or how many 2 digits or 3 digit numbers can be divided by 4 is the most important question for your exam. Don't skip out. Once you have the practice of this kind of questions, they are very easy. So solution you can get very nicely. So as I'm saying, arithmetic progression is very simple. Don't skip out this chapter. Full chapter is based on only 2 equations which you can easily cover out. Now the next question, find the 11th term from the last. So here this is another variety of question which they will ask like find out the term from last. Sequence is given 10, 7, 4 and then minus 62. We need to find out 11th term from last. So when they talk about last, first calculate simply D as you go for 7 minus 10. So this is minus 3. But if the question is find out from last, change the sign of D. Whatever the D you are getting, you need to take just opposite of that. So here D will consider to be 3 as it is from last. Now first term we are finding from last. So first term will be minus 62. So it's minus 62. We got the value of D. We got the value of A. We need to find 11th term. So 11th is nothing but N. So put out all the values in formula. AN is A plus N minus 1 D. So now here 11th term we need to find. So we don't know the value of AN. A is minus 62 and we got 11 minus 1, D is 3. Minus 62 plus 10 multiplied by 3. 11 minus 1 is 10. So 10 into 3 minus 62 plus 30. So final answer is 32 minus 32. As we are finding from the last, so the numbers will be negative minus 62, then so on it will be decreasing by 3. So we got the last term, 11th term from the last as minus 32. So this is one of the important question which you can get. Next, here some problem sums are there which are very important from your textbook, NCERT textbook. From 5.3, questions from 15th onwards. They are very important. So let's find out now some terms related sums we already completed. So yeah, these are the terms related sums which are important. Now one more question as we were discussing about the multiples, 2-digit number. So here one more variety of question which they can ask. If the third term and ninth term of AP is 4 and minus 8, which term of AP is 0? So here in the question it is given, its third term is 4 and ninth term is given 12. Now they are asking ninth term is minus, third term is 4 and the ninth term is minus 8. And which term is 0? So an is 0, n is question mark. Which term is 0? So we are going to solve for this question. If they will give two conditions, we need to find out two linear equations. So this kind of questions we will solve by linear equation method. We are going to prepare two equations out of them and then solution can be obtained. So here the third term is given. Simply you can consider how you will be making the equations. Here if the third term is given, we will write 3 minus 1 as n minus 1 is there in the formula. So our first equation will be a plus whatever the term is given, subtract 1 from that. So 3 minus 1 is 2. A plus 2d is 4. This is our first equation. Now the second one, ninth term is asked. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So second equation will be a plus 8d is minus 8. Now solve both a and d and find out the value of both a and d. So like linear equation, we will change the sign. A got cancelled. 2 minus 8 plus minus minus. So minus is the bigger sign. Minus 60. Now both the terms will get added. So plus 4, 12. Plus d is 12 upon minus 6. It's minus 2. Now we need to find out the value of a. So we'll put value of d in any of the equation. So let's I'm putting it in 4. So putting the value of d in equation 1. So here a plus replace d with minus 2 is equal to 4. Now a plus minus minus 4 is 4. Now shifting 4 towards right, thus it is a plus 4. We got the value of a as 8. We got both the values. We got the value of d and a. We need to find which term is 0. So again n is question mark. As usual in the same equation we are going to put it. So here an a plus n minus 1 d. Replace a by 0 and replace a n by 0 and a by 8 and d by minus 2 as we got a as 8 and d as minus 2. Now we'll be shifting this as usual. So this is the first step you need to keep in mind to have simple solution. Always shift the value of a towards left. So this will be minus 8 is equal to n minus 1 minus 2. So both the numbers will get cancelled. 2 4s are 8. Now n minus 1, whatever is left out, and this answer is 4. So n is 4 plus 1, 5. So the term of AP is 0. Answer is fifth term of AP is 0. This is one of the kind of equation which they may ask, like they will be giving two linear equations, two conditions will be given and they'll ask out to find out the third one, like which term is 0. Now one more question. So many students often get confused with like this kind of questions where the boxes are provided. So these two examples we are going to discuss out. Here sequence is given in this way where you need to find out this missing number. So this is nothing but the same linear type of equations. By seeing the questions we may feel like this is very difficult, how to solve this question. So here for this kind of questions, this is the first term, second term, third term. So first term is a, this is third term. So prepare the equation based on third. 3 minus 1 is 2. So our equation will be a plus 2d. First, second, third. Whatever the term is there, subtract 1 from that. So 3 minus 1 is 2. A plus 2d is 26. Already we have the value of a. So replace a by 2. 2d is equal to 26. Now shifting this number towards right. So 2d is 26 minus 2. 24. Thus d is 24 by 2. 12. We got the value of d. So we need to add out that d, as we know that arithmetic progression is the numbers are getting added by d. The 2 is there. If we add 12 to 2, answer will be 14. So missing frequency or the missing number is 14. This is how we got the answer. Now let's have one more example so that you will have clear understanding. So here question is, like first one is 5 box 9.5. So here how you are going to find out. First term is 5. So A is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth term is 9.5. So equation will be A plus whatever the term is there, we subtract 1 from that. Here it's fourth term. So 4 minus 1 is 3. 3D is equal to 9.5 is 9.5. So how we made it? First term is given 5. Then equation we prepared 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 minus 1, 3D. A plus 3 is 9.5. Now A value is 5. So replace it. 3D is 9.5. So we'll be shifting 5 towards right. Thus it is 3D 9.5 minus 5. Now subtract them. So it's 4.5. Thus the value of D is 4.5 divided by 3. So it's 1.5. We got the value of D. We need to add them to get the sequence. Here the first one is given 5. Add 1.5 to that. So this will be 5 plus 1.5, 6.5. Again adding 1.5, 6.5 plus 1.5 is 8. Then 8 plus 1.5 is 9.5. So this kind of questions you can find out so simply. When we see this, we feel like it is very difficult question, but in real sense, they are very easy, which very easily you can solve out. Now, one more question, as I told you, like divisibility one was very easy and very important one. How many digits, 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So here they are asking divisible by 7. How many 3-digit numbers? So here the first 3-digit number is 100 and last 3-digit number is 999. How you are going to find out what is the first term and what is the last term? 100 does not come in 7 table. Check out like which number after 100 comes in 7 table. So here divide 100 by 7. So 30 does not come. 35 comes in 7 table. So our first term will be 105. So this we got 105 as first term. Now check out for 999. 7 ones are 7. 7 fours are 28. 19 does not come. 7 twos are 14. So here it should be 4. So last term is 994 as 14 comes in 7 table. So in this way we can calculate and we can find out the first term and last term. So the number which can be divided by 7, first term is 105 and last term is 994. How many terms can be divided is asked. So how we are going to calculate? N is question mark and divided by 7 is given. So D is 7. Here 105 is A and last term is 994. Put out all the values in equation and you can calculate for the value of N, so that how many terms can be divided by N can be calculated. Here An is given A plus N minus 1. D An we will replace by 994. A by 105. N minus 1 we need to calculate. D is 7. So as I told, first you need to shift this number towards left. So 994 minus 105 is equal to N minus 1 multiplied by 7. Now subtract them. So here 9, 8, 789. So here 994 minus 105. Because we got 9. 1 is 8 minus 1 is 7. Now divide them and find out what is the value, and finally you can calculate for the value of N. So here we got like 979. Okay, while subtraction 979, divide that by 7. So 7 ones are 7, 2 carry, 7 fours are 28, okay, 7 threes are 21. Then we'll have some calculation mistake we are getting here. So is there anyone who can say, like, if we subtract 105 from 994, what will be the answer? 994 minus 105, so it's 9, 8, and then 8, 889 we got. If we divide that by 7, 7 ones are 7, then 1 carry, 7 twos are 14, 7 sevens are 29. So answer we got 127. So this 1 we will shift. So adding 1, so finally 128 numbers are there which can be divided by 7. So these kind of questions are very important. Practice them well. Now out of the sum exercise, now the next exercise is related to sum. Either the terms based questions or the sum based questions can be asked. So if the sum based questions are there, now the formula for the sum, Sn is a plus n minus 1 d. We need to find sum. So here they will give, like, find the sum of first 24 terms, and terms can be given like an is a plus 2n. Find sum of 24 terms. So how we are going to calculate for that? The sequence is not given, so you need to prepare sequence by your own. Replace n by 1. So an will be 3 plus 2 multiplied by 1. So 3 plus 2, 5. If we replace n by 2, 3 plus 4, second sequence will be 7. So 2 are sufficient to frame equation. A1 is 5, common difference is A2 minus A1, so it is 7 minus 5, 2, n is given 24. We need to find sum of 24 terms. Now put out all the things in equation. S 24 n upon 2. So formula of sum is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Here formula learning is very important. Concentrate on formulas. If you are clear with the formulas, there will not be any kind of difficulty to find out solution. So 24th term is asked. We'll replace n by 24. 24 divided by 2. A is 5. 24 minus 1 is 23 and D is 2. Now cancel out. 12. 5 2s are 10 plus 46. Now add them. So it's 56. Finally, complete out the calculation. So final answer is 676. Sum of the 24 terms is 676. So here, where n is not given, this is one of the variety of the question which you can have a simple revision, and you need to replace by 1, and then you will find the sequence. From that sequence, whatever the sum they are asking, that can be calculated. Now the next question, where they can ask the sum of first positive integers, like first n positive integers or first 10 prime numbers. If they'll ask, like, find the sum of first 10 prime numbers. So here you need to write the sequence, then find sum of 10 positive integers. So numbers will be 1, 2, so on, 10 numbers. So A is 1, B 2 minus 1, 1, 10 numbers are asked. So n is 10. Now find out sum. Again in the simple equation, you are going to put out all the values. 2a plus n minus 1 d. Now here n is 10, 10 upon 2. A is 1, 10 minus 1 is 9. D we got 1. So 5 multiplied by 2 plus 9, 11. Thus the answer is 55. So this is how you can find out sums very easily. So little practice is needed for this chapter. Out of last exercise 5.3, few problem sums are there which are very important. So the first question, 15th one, which is given, a contract on construction job specifies the penalty for the delay of completion beyond certain days as follows: rupees 200 for the first day. So it is given first penalty price is 200. So A is 200, A1. Then the next one is 50. So from here we can calculate D. D is 2 minus A1, where it is 250 minus 200. So it is 50. We got the value of D. We need to find the penalty for 30 days. So N is 30. All the things are given. A is given, value of D is given, N is given. We need to find sum of 30 terms. So N 30, N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. So this is 15th question of 5.3 from your textbook. 15th question. It is one of the important question. 5.3, 15th question. Now N we will replace by 30. 30 by 2. A we got 200. 30 minus 1 is 29. Value of D is 50. So having all the values. So it is 15 multiplied by 400 plus 1450. So 15 multiplied by 1850. Now multiply and find out the solution. So here you can get what is the penalty to be paid for 30 days. Now the next important question is 16th one. You need to practice out all the problem sums: 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So these are very important questions. Most probably as they are of textbook questions, you all are familiar with that kind of questions. So 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So these of 5.3 are very important. Once refer all the questions. And the next last, they can ask which is the first negative term, or in 2 marks question very often we get, like will be giving K, 2K plus 1 and then 3K plus 1 are the sequence of AP. Find out the value of K. So this simple, I took an example. So when this kind of questions will be there where the direct values are not given and they are asking to find out how to find K, always in AP keep in mind that common difference is same. So this is first term, this is second term, this is third term. So our sequence will be A2 minus A1, that is A2 minus A1 is common difference. So A3 minus A2 both will be equal as we get always same common difference. Now A2 is 2K plus 1, A1 is K, whereas A3 is 3K. So instead of 3K, let it be 4K. 4K plus 1, then we'll be subtracting this. So change the sign of both the terms, 2K minus 1. Now here 2K minus K is K plus 1. 4K minus 2 is 2K. 1 got cancelled. Now shift 2K towards same side. So it's 1 is equal to 2K minus K. Shifting this K that side. Thus the value of K is 1. So in this way you can find out it is important question for MCQs. So these are the few questions which are very important. So for today's session, if you practice this, once you will get clear with what are the basics of this chapter. So once you are clear with the formula, its use, then rest of the solutions can be practiced very easily. So as I told, question number 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 are very important. 15 already I explained. So let's start out with the 16th question of this chapter. So when you are having revision, please go through with all these solutions so that you can get the complete marks out of this chapter. So here 16th question is given. In 16th question, it's given like sum of 700 to be used to give 7 prizes. So here 700 to be given to 7 prizes. So 700 is nothing but sum. Sn is 700 and D is 7 prizes. So N is 7. 700 to be distributed in 7 prizes, and if each prize is 20 less than the preceding prize. So D is 20. Now we need to find out the value of each prize. They're asking what is the value of each prize. So A is not given. What is the first term? Or the first prize is not given. So we are going to calculate A value by having all the values in the equation. So some formula is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Put out all the values here. So here n is 7, a we need to find out. 7 minus 1 is 6 and common difference is 20. You can elaborate it by putting all the values, and n is given, sum is given 700. For this kind of questions, we can have the direct cancellation, cancel out them. 100 cancelled by 700 cancelled by 7, so it's 100. Now have cross multiplication. 100 multiplied by 2 is 200, is equal to 2a plus 120. 6 multiplied by 20 is 120. Now shifting this number, so 2a is equal to 200 minus 120. Thus we got this to be 120 minus 20. 200 minus 20 is 80. So A is 40. This we got the first one, first prize. So we need to write the sequence here. They asked like how the 700 can be distributed among 7 prizes. So first term 40. Then the next one, here A we got 40. So next one add 20 to that. So it's 60. Then 60 plus again 20, 80. 80 plus 20, 100. 100 plus 20, 120. 120 plus 20, 140. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again adding 20, 160. So as they asked, like the prizes are being distributed and each prize is 20 less than the preceding one. So as it is about price, so first prize it will be 160. So you need to write the things in reverse order. So as each one is 20 less and 7 prizes are given, so you will write numbers up to 7 only. Don't just go on writing. So the first prize is 160, then 140, 120. So like that you can write over the sequence. Now next question, 17th one. Okay, here 18th one, many students feel it difficult. So let's have the revision of that 18th first. A spiral is made of successive semicircles. So like this, they made a successive semicircles. Like this, a spiral is made where the radius is given 0.5, R1 is 0.5, R2 is 1, so on. They are asking what is the total length for 13 successive spirals. So 13 is nothing but n. As 13 successive spirals, total length we need to find out. Now here we'll be finding the sequence. As sequence is not given, spirals are in the form of semicircle. So they are nothing but semi-circumference. So put out the formula of semicircumference and find out the terms. So here A1 is pi r. 2 pi r is for complete circle. So for semicircle it is pi r1. Pi, keep the terms in pi only. R1 is 0.5, which we can write 1 by 2. So this is pi by 2. We got A1 as pi by 2. Now A2, again pi R2. So it is pi multiplied by 1. R2 is 1. So it is pi. We got two numbers of the sequence, A1 and A2. So now we can find out common difference. So common difference is A2 minus A1. Thus it is pi minus pi by 2. 1 minus half is half. So D we got pi by 2. We need to find sum of 13 terms. So S is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Put out all the values in the equation. Replace n by 13, 13 by 2. So here A we got pi by 2. 13 minus 1 is 12. And D we got as pi by 2. Now 2 6 are 12, 2 got cancelled. 13 by 2 multiply by pi plus 6 pi is 7 pi. And replacing pi value with 22 by got the answer as 7 pi. Replace pi by 22 by pi. So this 7 got cancelled, 22 got. Now multiply them to have final answer. 11 3s are 33, 11 1s are 11 plus 3, 14. So here 143 centimeter of spiral wire is needed to make 13 circular spirals. So this is what we had a quick revision. Again in tomorrow's session, I'll take one more revision where we can cover out with the chapter fully. So these are the basics of the chapter which we did from textbook. Then few questions are there which are proved that based, which can also be asked in the exam. So if you practice out with the formula, at least if you put out all the formulas and given values what is given in the question, then also you can score well. Thank you those who attended today and those joined. Those are new, please go through the things, and then for more such explanations, please like and subscribe my channel so that I can come out with much more new ideas so that you get your doubts easily solved. If you have any difficulties, you can send it in comment section. In next video, I'll prepare as per your comments. Prepare well for your exams. All the best.